Hi guys, here we are outside Parliament. At the moment they've closed the footpath off. It's just for press. You've got the press over there behind me, spreading their propaganda. BBC are over there at the moment, probably spreading the government's word rather than the real truth. Full of lies. Don't trust the BBC. You got LBC over here, that used to be London's biggest conversation, now gone to leading Britain's conversation. There's a guy over here doing a little bit of a protest. BBC, are you reporting on the paedophilia that goes on within the BBC? Your propaganda pushing. We don't want to hear your BBC propaganda pushing. It's a load of crap. We don't want to hear it. We're sick and tired of it. That's it. Keep on pushing your propaganda. The BBC, you never report about the paedophiles that go on within Westminster. You disgust me. We shouldn't even have to pay for a TV licence. Abolish the TV licence. It is a load of rubbish.
Don't use a tannoy, I'm afraid.
Why
You're
not?
disturbing the public peace. These people have paid to be here.
But was it Lord Justice? Lord Justice. I've forgotten his name. Hollins said that free speech isn't. You're allowed to use a megaphone.
Yeah, but not when you're disturbing the peace. These people have paid big money to, go out on national TV.
But this is public. This is public right of way. You're allowed free speech on public.
Within reason, but you're disturbing people in offices as well.
How am I what? Where?
These offices here.
All right, I'll go stand in the middle then. It's free speech. You're allowed free speech within the UK.
You lose your tannoy and everything. I'm just giving you.
Under what grounds?
You're disturbing people. You've got to work in London.
I do a lot of megaphoning all over London. I've never ever in my life, even including around here, never in my life have I been told that I'm not allowed to use the megaphone.
Yeah, well, you're disturbing people in offices. It's just courteous, isn't it? I understand you've got something to say, but you've got to think other people have got to earn a living as well.
So basically, I'm not allowed to use the megaphone.
It would be preferable if you didn't use it.
So I could use my voice then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine then.
And it come across more, wouldn't it? More.
Not really. The megaphone does have a better standing.
I don't know.
So who's your officer in charge today?
These two sergeants will be coming down here.
Oh, excellent. I'll have a word with them and find out what the exact lawing, because as I said, I've never had any problem with megaphoning within London. This gentleman's had a word with me. What was it?
What did my colleague tell you?
Go on, you can explain.
No. I'm asking if you listened, understood. Perhaps you would like to play back on your phone all of the information that my colleague gave you.
He said that I wasn't allowed to use the loudhailer.
So why have you just used it?
Because he said that I asked him what law it was under, because Lord Justice Hollins, that was it, I knew I'd remember his name, has put in the High Court saying that you are allowed to use a loudhailer through protesting. You have the right to do so.
Okay, submitting something to the High Court for it to be reviewed is not the same as having a law repealed.
Right.
Asking people to review something is one thing, getting them to review it and then to repeal that law is something else.
It has actually been appealed. It has been allowed.
I can assure you that you are not allowed within certain areas of London, and this includes one of them, to use loudhailers to the annoyance of others.
Exactly.
Now, we have received radio communication telling us that you are causing a nuisance. You have already told me. Now, please let me finish. But it's important that you understand your rights.
Okay.
My colleague has already spoken to you, and you have recorded it on your phone.
Yeah.
So we can prove that my colleague has spoken to you.
Yeah, no, I'm not disputing that he's spoken to me.
So that
But he didn't exactly give me the exact wording like you have.
But you now know, through both my colleague and I, that you cannot use loudhailers within this area.
Okay, so can I make that clear for the video? It's the loudhailer that I'm not allowed to use.
Spot on, sir. You are not allowed to use. The actual wording of the law is amplification equipment.
Right.
And a loudhailer falls within that definition.
Okay, so my voice would be allowed?
Yeah, because that's not amplification equipment.
Okay, that's fine.
So what we are asking, and we are asking both courteously, professionally and nicely, is for you to please stop using your amplification equipment to the annoyance of others.
Okay, that's
Please.
fine. Okay, he did ask me earlier on, and I
Excellent.
respect that, so I'm not trying to hide anything on video
No,
or anything.
I understand that.
But obviously when a policeman asks you to do something, there's a difference between asking and requesting and then giving an instruction to do so.
Well, I'll tell you what, let me word it this way. When my wonderful mother used to say, son, will you please mind going up and making your bed?
Yeah.
That was never a request, although she worded it as a request.
Yeah, but you're not
It was
my
actually a
mother,
ward-
and
no.
you're not a mother. You're a police
I
officer
am.
standing there within the uniform.
So let me take it
therefore
from the
I'm
same
trying to listen
guys.
to the uniform.
Let me take it from the same guys.
Yeah.
I'm asking you,
Right.
like my mother used to ask me,
Okay.
stop using the amplification equipment.
Right.
My colleague has asked once, I'm now telling twice.
Okay, that's fine.
Are we on the same
Yeah, that's fine,
hymn
because I
sheet
should
here?
use my voice.